Hey everybody, welcome to Jerry Stringer Live, our cyberpunk late night talk show. We've revitalized the old Jerry Springer here, and he's ready to help us out with this amazing extravaganza that our edge runners have put together. I mean, what could go wrong, Jerry? Jerry, how are you feeling back there?
You love Shrek.
I don't love Shrek. That's not what I asked you, Jerry. Jerry, how do you think this whole deal tonight's going to go with Trench? I heard you have some dirty secrets. Is that correct? You got some dirty secrets? What do you think, Jerry?
Welcome to the Jerry Stringer Show. With
No, Jerry, that's not Jerry. That's not what I asked you. We're going to fix Jerry's bugs here in the background, but welcome to the show. If you would like to get tickets to come watch Jerry Stringer live,
for your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365.
well, looks like Jerry has put a new card in the deck as well. We got a Jerry Fight. If you haven't seen this card, it is currently available. You can even type a message in that you would like to ask people during the show. I'm a little worried about this one, I'm not going to lie. The idea of fight is a big part of Jerry, and I hope that you guys enjoy this beauty as well. We'll be back to you with you in about 4.5 minutes.
To the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365.
At noon on Fox Rochester.
We're about ready to start, everybody. There's still time to get your ticket or Streamloot cards to help the show.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365.
One. Well, everybody, we're about ready to start the show. I hope you have your drinks. I hope you have your seats. I hope you're ready for what is probably going to be the wildest thing we've done on this show, and this is just all because of one slip of the tongue as we were talking after the show last week. That's the whole way that this thing got built out. So, everybody, I would like to welcome you to the Channel 49 set as we get ready to jump into the first season of Jerry Springer Live. We have our AI agent here to help us, Jerry Springer. But don't worry, our host tonight is none other than String on the Can himself, talking to Trench, getting into the nitty-gritty. By the way, we didn't warn any of the guests of this show what would be going on, so if they seem slightly hostile, I'd like to remind everybody who's sitting in the crowd, you're behind semi-bulletproof glass. Semi. Let's get on with the show, everybody. Hey everybody, you know what time it is, and I get to throw that and it makes sense. We're doing our version of Jerry Springer. I can't explain what is going on enough for this. There's going to be a lot of moving pieces. There's going to be audience roles during the show. There's a new card as well, the Fight card. I have a drama meter down here in front of me. I'm going to fill this meter. If you've seen any of the other shows that I've done that have like drama or fame, they're usually over the course of a season. This is specifically for this episode. They are starting at -4. Why? Because String on the Can is an unknown person. He doesn't have a media empire, and he's decided that a pirate channel was the best thing that he could do. And he says the only thing. So with that, let me set the tone. They have taken over this station after fighting against a gun platform hidden behind a bunker wall. They've hacked the place. They've taken it over, and now they think that they can do something special. Now, if you all remember, they said they were going to come here to do a public murder, to push a rival gang away from the Iron Lungs, and somehow off air afterwards, during a secret time that wasn't aired because I didn't expect it, they went, oh my god, we should get Purge and Trench back together and reunite the gangs. This was after they killed someone's twin sister. I don't make these rules. But with that, String on a Can, you got your own TV station. This is like a dream come true.
This is perfect. This is everything I've ever wanted. Is the camera already on me? Are we already...
I mean, the count is starting. They're like...
All right, I don't give a shit what it is. You make sure that my forehead isn't shiny. And hi, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the Jerry Springer Show. My name is String on the Can. Jerry Springer has been famously dead for decades.
He sure has. You're in the back. You hear the director go, all right, we're going to switch the light over to Trench so you can start the interview, which means, BB, I need a roll from you. It is interface time. I need an interface roll from you. You're looking for a difficulty 8. It's not hard. This is to get a hold of the cameras and make them work properly. Otherwise, we're going to go down to -5 for the start of this game for your fame. And I'm just doing it this way. A 10, all right. So we are currently at -3. As the lights come on, Trench and his chromed out skull is sitting in front of you, and I will zoom us in to where that is on the stage. You'll notice there's multiple stages. The cameras point to get different angles. Your drone is off to the side as well. If we need him for anything, he's there. What are you wearing tonight, Garbage Chic?
Okay, so I've been trying to patch together a formal suit from the dead bodies around for the last couple of days. It's brown like a classic Jerry Springer suit, but it's only brown because I've used old blood to
stain it up,
to stain it and get it that way. And yeah, that's about. My hair is done up and tied up in like whatever junk I could find to make it look curly.
None of this sounds good, by the way. As the camera swaps and kind of pans out to the two of you, Trench leans across the table and goes, What the fuck am I doing here?
Let me introduce you to Trench, the captain of the Iron Lungs. Trench, we've been friends for a while. I'm actually your lieutenant in the gang. Tell me, how is the love life of a captain of a gang?
He looks like he side eyes the camera, and he can't see the Maelstrom members behind it. Luckily, and he goes, "String, yeah, what are we doing here? I thought we were making a public execution."
I know. We're gonna do that. I need you to trust me. Trench, you mentioned that we're going to do a public execution. We will be looking at a public execution at the end of the evening, potentially. However, love could prevail today and save a life. Trench, I have a special guest for you today.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean love will prevail? I swear to God, String, I will tear that patch off of you and shove it down your throat so fast.
I want to cut him off. And be like, but first we're going to have the word from our sponsors. Let me shoot you over to Calvary.
Oh, no. Okay, let me bring Calvary on. Nope, that's not Calvary. There's Calvary. Hi, Calvary.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago.
Producer goes, Calvary, what are you playing? I'll cue the music.
5365.
They're not our sponsor for this show, Calvary. And what will you be performing today, Calvary?
Water actually had me shoot not too long ago.
And what first commercial is that?
Oh, it's just advertising for robot water. Everybody knows that they need a little robot water in their life.
With that, I will let everyone in the cast, if they chug a robot water, every one of you, I will raise the fame up to -2 from -3. If everyone does it on camera. He's not muted, I fixed it. Is everyone willing to do that? Because if so, you immediately have to make your toxic save.
I'll do it.
All right. As it switches to the whole cast drinking robot water, I need all of you to make your toxic resistance roll. If you are injured still at all, you will heal a hit point.
There's a 17.
A 17.
This is 12?
Okay. 17, 12. Trench looks at the bottle of water, looks across to String. He's like, I'm not drinking this shit.
16?
If we're going to make a lot of money, you should probably drink that.
I'm going to reach across this table and shoot you live on camera in like 10 seconds.
Shouldn't do that. I need you to really trust me on this one. Hey, we're going back live. Trench, a captain of the Iron Lungs, longtime captain of the Iron Lungs, recently divorced, if I remember correctly. Could you tell me about your former loves?
Former loves.
I didn't mind something a little more random.
Oh my God. String?
Yeah.
How long is this episode?
It's like 30 minutes. Depending on if there's another episode of Judge Show that they're going to...
Okay. Look, if you're talking about the former lieutenant who was wearing the patch that you're wearing right now, that was Havoc. He was an old friend of mine. We served together in corporate war. I'm much younger or older than I look. Is there someone playing a kazoo? Trench starts looking around like mid-sentence. I need the audience to roll me a D10, please. Are you playing a kazoo?
There seems to be lots of drama going on here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Stringer Show.
On the fly, Adobe After Effects to the kazoo.
Please give me an interface roll.
Just some few little robots here and there.
Just give me an interface roll.
Would it be interface or would it be
Do you have something else?
photography and film?
I would allow that. That's very acceptable if you have it.
Okay, because I actually, knowing this, BB was like, I'm sorry, we're doing what now? I have to repair what now? I have to do lighting for what now? And took a crash course in photography and film and bought one point in it last week.
That was a 10 in the audience, which means we need a second roll because you re-roll 10s, which is good. That's a high number.
I got a 14.
A 14. Sure enough, you throw After Effects in of a kazoo being played while he's playing. We're down to -2. The goal for the show is to get to 10, which is a super successful show. While they're rolling that other number, it will go back to string on a can. String.
I was actually about to ask how we're looking on the ratings. But
Yeah, oh yeah, and they switch it back to you as you ask that.
how are we looking
It's like,
for-
just keep talking. Look.
So we mentioned friends and your former love Havoc. Let's also introduce another former friend. Ladies and gentlemen, introduce Ttrpg.
Ttrpg, a camera cuts to the back. Oh my god. Are you okay, hold on, I will take it to everybody. Everyone is yelling Ttrpg? Is that what you're doing?
BB is.
Jesus.
I would like to get up and kind of move away from the set now towards the audience to save myself, just in case.
Okay, so you move towards the audience.
I mean, here's the thing. BB's in the back.
Yeah.
Ttrpg walks in. The guy is chromed out. We met him last episode. He is tall, handsome, even though he's got a silver skull face, pink eyes. He looks left to Rev, looks right, and he's like, he doesn't know where he's supposed to go. He's never walked on the stage before.
I point him to my seat.
Do you want him to go over to Rev's seat?
Let's see, where is Rev?
Rev's got a whole stage to herself
Yeah,
with
she's got a
somebody.
whole stage.
If Rev would like to, yeah, go ahead.
He walks over and he goes, "What are we doing?"
Just have a seat.
Okay. And he sits down and he sits behind the piano. The piano starts playing a little bit. What exactly is this, Rev?
So we'd like to welcome Ttrpg onto the stage. Everyone give a nice warm welcome for Ttrpg.
He goes, hold on. That was a 10 plus what was it? 10 plus 7, a 17. Oh no. Oh God, I'm so worried. He goes, thanks. Yeah, that's my name. It's Ttrpg. I'm a part of the Knock Knock Gang, former member of the Iron Lungs. Havoc and I used to be close friends until he kicked me out of the gang. Oh, sorry. He turns to the microphone and talking. He's just been talking straight and looking dead into the camera. So, my bad. Nice to be here, Rev. I didn't know we were doing a TV show.
It's nice to have you on here, Ttrpg. Back to you, Stringer.
Thank you, Rev. Ttrpg, you were friends. I believe you said backstage that you were more than friends. Care to explain your time with Trench?
With that said, I'm going to ask BB. We're going to cut to BB in the back room here.
Cool.
BB,
Cool.
BB, you have a couple of agents that have been nicked and handed to you by MGK, the new machine gun kitty.
The new and improved MGK.
Yeah, the real machine gun kitty. And she has given you a couple of lovely agents to hack. And one of them is Trenches. And what did we say? Who did we say the others was?
I have Havoc's from when we.
That's right,
grabbed him.
Havoc and Trench. That's right, Havoc and
I have
Trench.
his.
Okay.
I also have a hold of Ttrpg's. Yes.
You have Purgers too? I thought Purger was interview only.
Oh,
Purger's interview
My
only.
bad.
So he, if you would like to take and get a hold of the first data point, you are welcome to do so.
Yes.
As I find something here. It is going to be interface. You are assumed to have the agents, and you're assumed to have hacked the passwords by now. Okay. Just so you have access to them, and you're more going through the levels.
Okay.
I had to get a second mouse out for the other computer.
All right. Then we get this all up and running.
So
I am going to.
When you dive into, which phone are you gonna do first? Trenches or Persia? Or Trenches or Havocs?
I think I'm gonna go with Trenches first, just in case there's anything that we need to use right away to make sure he doesn't kill Jerry Stringer.
I won't promise that that's not gonna happen.
I mean, it still might happen, but I don't want to get involved in that, so...
Okay.
Any port in a storm.
All right.
I'm gonna roll, I think, Pathfinder just to see, like, kind of what's on.
On the actual agent itself?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good to me. I have all my extra notes. I have blocked stuff out that I've sent to the cast that just says secret, or data lock for theirs.
Data lock,
but really, it's just secret on my end. And there are GM secrets and there are player secrets. And right now, they're going to do their best to work through it to find as much as they can to make sure by the end of this, they don't murder the wrong person.
I got a 15.
15. So Pathfinder, there are 3 levels to him, I believe. Let me pull it down. You said you're doing Trenches first, right?
Yeah.
There are 3 levels. You already know that he was in a relationship with Havoc, and that ended in a shotgun divorce, which most of you were present in the building for. That was like episode 3 or something that we had the shotgun divorce. So you would be doing the first one if you would like to look at your Discord. I will. I'm just going to edit the one that I've sent you so you can just see the changes as we go.
Okay.
This is the first one. Oh, you already have the seeing, right? You have the was seeing Purger?
I have that.
Okay,
yes.
and that's the data we're going to be starting with. And then the other data, let me pull this up. There we go. The next one is this. And this will be very important for the rest of the show.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. And saved, and you should see it now.
Shout out to Pathfinder.
Yep.
Oh. Cool.
Do you pass this data to String, or do you pass it to Rev for the interview with Trench?
Ooh.
What type of drama would you like to cause with this information? Where do you think the best ratings would come from?
Let's see.
I have a mind map in front of me for everyone who wants to know why I'm asking this question. If she picks correct,
you know what?
Better information.
My background, between my background and my attitude, obviously we want to pump the ratings up.
Sure.
So let's give it to Rev.
All right. Well, feel free to send the information to Rev. I will go back to Trench and Stringer for now, so she can look at it and decide what she wants to do with the data. Well, yeah, back in the day, and he's covering his face so he's not looking at Purger, his skull. He's like, back in the day, we were in another city, friends together. We were friends together, and we were working on. It's hot in here, and he starts taking off his gloves and stuff and setting them down. He goes, we were setting up another chapter in Night City. This is after the Corporal Wars, the Fourth Corporal War. But yeah, we know each other pretty well. Yeah, we're friends. Well, we were friends, and then he betrayed me, and I kicked his ass out of the Iron Lungs. That was your question, right, Stringer? Why the fuck am I going along with this?
Yeah. Hey, you got any more dirt I can get on this guy? I'm dying up here. I don't want to talk about nothing. This is me to BB in the back.
Yep.
Look at the other.
Who's Havoc's?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say either Havoc's or Trench's other data lock piece.
I mean, up to you. Whatever you want to look at next.
He's asking specifically for information for Trench, and Trench was talking about his history with Purger.
Mm-hmm.
And since Purger's interview only, I'm gonna go look at Trench again.
Okay.
Go to the next level of his agent.
Okay. Rev, with the new information you have, do you have questions for Perger while she's making some rolls?
So Perger, back in Detroit, why did you leave him?
Leave who?
And she just looks at Trench.
Well, how do you know this stuff?
Huh? I'm just getting fake questions. I don't know.
Fed questions.
This is Rev saying that.
Yeah. I figure. Yeah. I figure. We were close friends, and like Red Eyes over there said. He points to Trench. He goes, "We are ex individuals that used to be closer than friends." Is this getting recorded, Rev?
No. So, did...
God damn it!
So, did the relationship end because of Lexus?
Of how do you know who she is? How do you?
Word gets around.
Word gets around. Look, I don't know Lexus very well. That's a Trench question, and he like points across. He's like, I don't know her at all. She's let's just say I've seen enough black eyes come from that woman. I know why his face is metal. I'm just saying.
So maybe you should have just stayed together, and that wouldn't have happened.
Can I get a interrogation roll from you?
Oh God.
Because this feels like an interrogation.
That is a 7. I rolled a 1. Oh wait, I have to roll again.
You have to roll again.
So I rolled a 2.
Now you rolled a 1. We do have some cards. Would you like to save your butt and use a better than you card
Sure.
to not keep that 1 and roll again?
Sure.
All right, roll again, re-roll. We'll use the one from Serving Hands that was played last week.
That is a 12 total. I rolled a 6.
He leans in really close, like trying to be like pushes the mic away. He goes, "Look, man, you don't want to summon her here. Just like let's lay off the topic, okay?"
Can we talk about the feelings like
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I like it now, but to be honest, I got it for him.
That's so cute.
He
You did it for him.
hot or sexy is the word I would use, but cute is not really my.
Oh,
That's
hot and
it.
sexy. Yeah, it's hot and sexy.
Yeah,
You're so
yeah.
steamy. So you got it for him so you have a better head, huh?
And she winks.
No.
Oh.
I used to look like this, and he like, who do I send images to? Is he just like talking
BB,
around?
please, BB.
Oh, okay. BB, and he sends you an image, and he looks like old Fonzie. like young, that's the look of like young Fonzie. Yeah, Happy Day style. He's like, I thought I looked really good, but he's got this thing for, this. Yeah, he likes Chrome Men, and I got it done for him, and I thought we were going to be together, and,
Trench, how could you? He did this all for you, and then you just left him in the dirt?
oh my
That's
god.
awful.
String,
You
I'm
guys
gonna
should have had
fucking
therapy.
murder you when we leave here. Yeah, he turns and looks, he's like, you're dead, man. Listen, and he like stands up, and he will walk over
Ooh, yeah.
from there, across the cameras. I would like a check from BB to make sure the cameras are following correctly to catch the shot.
Okay. I also got 14 for the second.
Second piece,
part of
okay.
Havoc, or
I
not
will.
Havoc, for Trench.
I will bring that. Oh, I just got a private message on my phone. They are welcome to sit down if they're not sitting down over there yet. I don't know if they are.
So it's either a 12 interface or it is a 15 photography film.
When you
Whatever
start
one you
trying
need.
to unlock the next one, a data lock comes up and it says erasing data. And you see like it's getting ready to spin up and delete the data that you're just about to open.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oops, wrong one. Matt, you're gonna have to scoot over, or then he's gonna tackle you. Long as you stay in frame is more what I'm worried about, because you got to stay in your vertical still, Matt. Hey, man.
I mean, unfortunately, like that's
hug each other.
Pretty.
Just pull it.
Okay, so it's 14, 6, 8. Yeah. So I mean,
turn it. I'll fix it, Matt. You can scoot if you need to.
I'll spend like 2 points of luck to bump it to a 16.
If you bump it to a 16, you stop the deletion, and it pulls up records of him searching for this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you a really small amount of information on this because you're paying afterwards. There are obviously more to this.
Because I'm paying afterwards.
Yeah, you're paying afterwards. You would probably have to go into somebody else's files to find the missing pieces to this.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. You even have a jacket to match.
Hey.
Okay. So
well, this part's gonna go.
Who are you sending this to?
To Diana as well, to go along with the first part.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna be good for anybody. I'm so worried. Who are we gonna cut back to with all the information floating around? As I fix Matt's cam.
So I got the 12 and/or 15 to make sure that the camera followed appropriately. So I think right now, unless someone else has input, I'm gonna cut to like the crowd to see if we can gauge like a reaction of like,
okay,
who's into it and who's not.
Okay, so you're cutting to the action of the crowd. Audience, can I get a D10 for the audience for crowd reaction? Because what could go wrong with crowd reaction, right? Everyone's gonna be super happy with the drama that they're feeling. We're looking for a 6 up to see if the crowd is eating up what's going on. Relock that. We should be good now for them. While they're rolling that, as it pans to the crowd, there are a lot of people in the crowd that are regulars from other shows that we've had.
6.
We have Miss Rios here, who's standing and kind of leaning against the glass because there's that semi-bulletproof glass. Here is Stiletto from the first one. She was the motorcycle racer, knows Rev really well. They've raced together over the years. This is someone new that hasn't been on the show. She's wearing a bright green jacket, swept hair, white kind of tank top underneath. And in the corner is a gentleman with a camera against the glass recording the episode from the glass. Not seen this gentleman before on the show. But then the most important. We have a Maelstrom member here. Half the face is gone. Teeth are showing. Numerous eyes like normal. Some of the mooks or goons are with them as well. And they have a tattoo of Briggs's name on the side of their head. Now, for those who don't remember, Briggs is the woman that Havoc was cheating on Trench with. And there's somebody in the audience with that name on the side of their head. They don't look like her. But there's some form of a connection. I have a bad feeling. I know someone's going to harass them in the audience, but I want to leave that into play for them. That is the best way to do it, Trench decided, so he brought some.
So I know like we're kind of all over the place, but when it's my turn, when I get a chance, I'm going to go into Havoc's.
Okay, so you're going to start on Havoc's.
Agent.
We'll get back to Havoc's agent.
Yeah.
With that, who do you put the camera to after the crowd?
It looks like the crowd's into it.
Yep, they seem good. We are now at -1 out of 10.
I think because really nothing's broken out into the crowd yet, and there's no
fights
standout
yet.
drama or anything.
Yep.
I'm gonna cut back to I guess I don't see Stringer here. I'm gonna cut back to Rev, Purger, and Captain Trench.
Okay. Rev, Purger, Captain Trench, and our band Calvary.
Yes.
So as we cut back over to them, Purger's leaning in trying to talk off cam because he sees that he's not on the display above. And he leans in and he goes, please tell me you didn't call her to be here.
No, but I have a very important question for the two of you. You guys ever discussed about little Skylar?
Who?
You know, Skylar.
Purger looks to Trench. He goes, no, we haven't.
Would you like to discuss it now live?
I don't know why we would discuss our cyber surgeon. That seems a little weird. Is he sleeping with the cyber surgeon?
No, it's your child.
They look at each other. They're like, what?
Stringer, would you like to take it away with some questions? Don't you want to be on camera again?
Send it to Stringer. Like,
okay.
Oh yeah, I just thought it'd be better to send it to Rev because she was interviewing Purger. I was looking for some drama.
So Trench, tell us about Skylar. Apparently, your long lost child.
Are you moving back to the talk show host desk with the double couch?
Am I not allowed to talk from the audience? Like,
there's a glass wall there. I mean, you're welcome to talk from there if you want.
Trying to get away from the fight that's gonna happen.
You want to be by the desk so you can flip it.
He walks by and he puts his hands on your shoulders like fucking firm.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I swear to God, when this is done, you're a dead man.
I'd like to roll persuasion and listen, you need to trust me. They need to see a unified front.
You need to trust them, a man of my word, is what he says as he sits down. He goes, I don't know who Skylar is other than the Skylar who is the cyber surgeon for the Iron Lungs. He's recently back from Night City. We brought a part of our chapter back to help bring back some life for the Iron Lungs.
I have an idea. Maybe we can do a DNA test.
That sounds amazing.
Hey, Calvary, I know Robot Water is really getting into a bunch of different markets. Do they have anything to do DNA testing while you chug some crash milk or something? Like 2 birds, 1 stone? You're already getting the DNA mixed up.
Look. I will allow that, but you have to spend a setup card.
I'm throwing it out there. I don't know if Robot Water actually.
If you want a fraternity test for fucking Robot Water, if the color comes out whatever, 2 people, you have to have 3 people drink from it though. The 2 possible parents and the possible child have to drink from the robot.
That is actually a fantastic question, my friend. That is correct. Robot Water, not only do they provide the scrumptious, yummy, delicious Aquafina type water that goes into your system and really cools you down, but yes, we are able to take that same sort of liquid and put that into a fraternity test, whatever you want to call it. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. They are actually on the forefront of tons of things that are happening, especially finding out if you are indeed the father.
For those who don't remember, he is now the spokesperson for Robot Water, if anyone didn't know that. Last episode, he got banned for 48 hours from talking about Robot Water.
You too can find out if the person you just made out with is also your sister.
Oh, developed in the South.
Developed on Alderaan.
We'll give you KJ Dawson setup card since she's prodding the horse with this one. And I'm allowed. I will allow that. There will be a water on the desk sitting in front of Stringer to use for a paternity test when needed.
Let's get it underway. What are we doing? Let's.
Trench goes, listen, man. Is there any other dumb questions you want to ask me while this is going on? Is there something else of value you think you need to know?
Maybe. Do we have any more guests in the back? We can bring out.
Let's see. everyone who's here is like here, because otherwise I'm gonna have to like stop filming to turn off the machine guns again. But let me see what I can pull up on.
You can look through all the cameras in the very back.
Yeah.
In the.
I'm aware of who else we have in the back.
Yep. Yes. There is a redheaded person who's in the back who goes by Polly Pawn. You know, they're a gun broker for the Iron Lungs. She has worked for them forever. And then there is also one guest in the green room, but the camera is off. It just says occupied.
Okay. I mean, we've got someone in the green room. I don't know who it is. So,
Screw it. Just bring them out. And they know Trench, right? Or do they know Perjure? They know the story, right?
They're all people who've been involved with this gang for quite some time.
Let them come out. Give me their name before they come out. Bring them out. Trench, we have one more guest for you to speak with.
At least
Ladies
one.
and gentlemen, let's welcome our next guest. And I kind of postpone and wait.
Okay.
Would you like
Who are you checking data on right now, Kelly?
Well, if I'm reading this right, like I can only really work on Havoc's agent for right now.
You can work on Havoc's agent, or they can try to interview and get information from Perjure.
Right, well, because the rest of it says data lock, right? So I can't really help with that. So I'm gonna work on Havoc's.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be more difficult, but
just give me a interface roll. You're looking for a 12 for his.
Okay.
Because it is a full data dump. This is your time to spend cards for sure.
I got 15.
So as the camera pans back to you going through the agent, and the agent's blown up on screen, you get through the data lock on it, and it starts data dumping a bunch of information. Havoc is obviously not here.
Right.
Since he is dead. But
Correct.
we do have data from his phone. And I'm going to drop that into you now, and you can send it off to who you want. Is there anyone you want to send to the stand, to the chair while you wait?
I mean, Stringer wants the person from the green room, so I guess, like, if there's no camera, but there's, like, a mic or something, or, like, a...
There is a mic.
Saying...
There is a mic.
Okay. I'd be like, guest number 2 in the green room, you're up.
Okay, so that would mean our guest who's here is up. If they're going to send them up without any warning, without the data information, this is...
Well, I mean, I'm getting the stuff for Havoc. Like
I know, you did what Havoc told you to do. Or what Stringer told you to do. Let me get your Havoc info. I'm just going to dump it here to make it easier.
Yeah.
And do Havoc. Because cutting and pasting and fixing it is
at all.
Here you go. That is all the data from his. While you're looking over that... While you're looking over that, sure enough, someone starts walking to the front. The curtain opens. I'm going to cut to Matt's solo cam, because that'll put the other person on cam with us. You're welcome to do whatever entrance you would like to have for this guest. It is a big purple curtain that pulls aside. It is the Jerry Springer run up where everyone's going, Stringer, Stringer, and everyone's yelling it in the audience. I'm going to cut us over, and I will move this one over so I can get her into frame. You're even dressed like her. I didn't even try. Oh, my God. I said I just wanted a short bouncer with a side cut, and it gave me that art. So as you walk up, are you immediately an off-putting, angry individual, since this is Jerry?
Of course not. I'm happy to be here. I'm just so happy to see my first love.
First love.
You know, it's been a while. It's been a while.
I'm going to fix this frame. No, I'll bring her in. Don't worry about it. I'm already doing editing on my side for you. As you walk up, Trench slides over. He definitely feels like he's seeing a ghost. I will slide him over so that it goes Stringer, you, and Trench. Trench looks at you and goes, hey, hi, Alexis.
That's all you got for me?
Yeah, kind of. That's all I got for you. That's that's it. Yep, it's wonderful to see you. I'm glad that you're healthy and doing
You know
well.
how healthy I've been? You know how healthy I've been? Working down at the bodega, the snack shack, having to bounce people, just trying to make ends meet for me.
Well,
And your kid.
it was a fling. I was hungry that night. I left the club next door.
You were hungry for 40 nights in a row. You came back to this snack shack every night. You didn't have no complaints saying that you loved me. Oh, Lexus, you're the only woman I'll ever love. Oh, Lexus, you're my forever person. That's what you said to me, Trench. Is that not what you said?
It's true. I did say something like that. It was my father's favorite car. I have a likening to that name, and it was special. And it was 40 because I was stationed there. And I meant no harm
I'm
at
sorry,
all.
Lexus, your name is Lexus.
Their name is Lexus.
Okay, and I believe we kind of ran over something right there. You said there was a child.
Yeah, little Dukley.
Dukley?
I told you that Skylar wasn't our kid. I said that.
Well, he went by Skylar later on.
Oh, shit.
God rest his soul.
Skylar has died?
No, Skylar's not dead. He's the medic for our team. He's our cyber surgeon for the Iron Lung.
So you're saying your son is not a cyber surgeon for the Iron Lungs?
No, I'm saying the guy named Skylar is. I don't know who this Duke Lee is.
Oh, well, that's because I didn't tell you. You went off to the corpo.
Well, how the fuck is this my fault?
Well, I didn't want you to feel like you had something to return to. You know that you're much better at war when you're not thinking about other people but yourself.
Listen. It is wonderful to see you again, Lexus. String, remember what I told you earlier? I'm doubling down on what I said.
Perger, what are your thoughts on finding out about Trench's long lost child? That's Perger right there.
Metal face son of a bitch, that's it.
As it cuts over to Rev, Calvary, and Perger goes, I think I need to leave. There's a woman just yelling in the background that they like cut her mic down. Hey, Rev, this has been wonderful. It's great seeing you again. I'm gonna make my stage.
Well,
right?
Before you go, we should talk about Havoc and Skylar.
I don't
What about
wanna.
that
deal?
I don't
You want
wanna.
to talk about how I slept with him when he went to the Corpo Wars? Is that what we're talking about?
Are you saying you slept with Havoc?
Well, I mean, I was lonely. Trench was gone. So the woman has needs too. Plus, he was the only guy that took the bouncer at the snack shack. So
I don't know exactly what's going on right now. And
What about breaks too?
I know that Trench, you are the baby daddy. And as the baby mama, that means that you owe me restitutions, a fresh set of nails, a brand new skin jacket with the faces of your enemies, and possibly a new house.
We actually have a way of deciding this paternity.
Look, wait a minute. I don't owe you anything. We're not married.
We're as good as common law, Mary.
No, we weren't 40 days in Night City or in Detroit isn't common law. I know math is not a bounce of strong suit.
In that car, that this was it. This was us forever, and I intend to keep it.
I mean, in that moment, maybe it was, but it's been 20 years, lady.
Hooked up with Havoc.
Over and over again?
But Skylar is Trench's baby.
I
just do some mixes and between like in the background.
Can I have a minute with the producer in the back? And Trench gets up and starts walking towards the back of the stage, past the glass.
Oh, so you're
around
just
I'll be back, Lexus. I'll be back. And he comes to the door where BB is.
Can I send our audience?
BB? BB, did you hack Havoc's agent. Is that what's going on with me right now? Now, I will say, you did say you're recording everything, which means this is probably getting put on camera out there for everybody else as he's backstage.
Yep.
Did you fuck me over?
I'm just doing what I've been being told, man.
Look,
But,
private is private.
But. And then I send him the information that I got from
Oh!
Havoc's agent.
What do you mean?
I sent
And
him.
do you want to put up the data and read it out loud to everybody like the audience can see it?
Yeah, so I'm like, I said, so, Trench, I know that this kind of went off the rails. Like, I definitely wasn't expecting this to happen, but here I am running, this Pirate 49 or what the fuck ever. But because I did have all of Havoc's stuff, spoken around, and obviously you guys were married before the divorce happened.
Yeah.
Briggs and Havoc were hooking up, but I guess he was still in love with you, which is, I don't know. I mean, I feelings are strange. I don't really have them except for violence.
I feel you.
It looks like he wasn't stealing. It looks like he was trying to like funnel retirement through Maelstrom. But like the big thing though, is that apparently he thinks he's Skylar's real dad.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
I'm off the hook?
And so I'm like, well, I mean, we don't know, but that's why we've got that
I'm off the hook.
water. We've got that water on the desk from Robot Water.
What you telling me, though? Is
Saying
there's a
potentially-
chance
There's a chance you're off the hook, yeah.
that this is not my kid.
Correct. You might not be the father.
Whoo! Well, I'll be damned. I'll be right back. He starts walking up like he just won the fucking jackpot. He walks up on the stage. He leans
to
into
save myself.
He leads into Calvary. He's like, "Hey, man, I got a song that I would like played. If you could play it."
Yes, absolutely. I could totally do that for
Lexus, what was that song that was playing in the car?
You remember you said it was our song.
And that's why I'm asking you. I don't remember.
You said, "Don't stop believing."
Don't stop. Okay.
It was a retro song from way back.
Yeah, I remember that shitty ass song. Calvary, could you possibly spin that up? I got some water to drink.
Absolutely. I could get that going for you.
Excellent.
Right about now.
Oh no. Is he looking it up so he can sing it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
I can be back up real quick. I walk over to the
Popping
piano.
in.
Oh, don't you worry. I can one up this for you. Nope, it's a box, my friend. You have to be let in. Here you go. 3, 2. I got you. Don't worry. I got karaoke version of "Don't Stop Believing." Already ready to go.
Does it remind you of the time?
Oh, it reminds me of something. All right, it reminds me of not paying any alimony.
It's not as good as you singing, Trent.
Oh, it's great. He walks over, he grabs the bottle, and he's like, "This is for my life." And he takes a drink out of the thing and passes it to her to drink out of.
South Detroit.
Hey, we're in Detroit.
And he leans down and he takes out a duffel bag and he sets it on the table.
What's that for?
And he unzips it. And he pulls out Havoc's head and takes the water bottle and pushes it to the dead head's lips. He goes, "All right."
Let the camera come in right there.
Can I just cut to like, where's Skylar? Is Skylar in here? Can I just cut to Skylar?
If you're scanning around, you're looking for images on him, I will need a database search to find that. But there's a chance.
Library search. Well, because they're like, "Oh, it's just the surgeon, blah, blah, blah." And I like tried telling Trench before he left, like, "Hey, man, you gotta have everyone drinking it." Like,
Let me just say, using the images of 2 images to make another image makes a pretty good image of what a kid would look like in Cyberpunk.
That is, I believe, that is a 25.
Sure enough, the guy who's been holding the camera to the glass, hair similar, build similar. His voice when he laughs is kind of like Trench's and hers mixed together. Like the South fucked a muffler. It has that kind of sound to it. And he's recording from here.
I do like a smash cut.
Okay.
Of like, so I'm gonna try and do a smash cut. It's gonna be Trench here, Havoc's dead face here, Lexus here, and like a smash cut, and then it explodes and it focuses on the guy who's recording everything.
Okay. When the explosion and it happens to him, you ever catch those people on like the kiss cam at a game?
Yes.
He goes,
yes.
Oh no. No. And he turns left and he looks to like the maelstrom. You know, people, and Rios is looking at him. Miss Rios is clapping, looking at him, as the crowd is kind of looking. But while she's clapping, Stiletto goes and is pointing and laughing at him. And then you see Emerald J on the outside where the camera's not, but you can see through the booth. She starts to pull an SMG out. The Maelstrom gangers lean back and they kind of start to duck behind chairs in slow motion as Trench is holding up the head and pouring water through its mouth and is coming out the neck in the background. What would you like to do since you're the first person to see it?
Oh boy. And it's Emerald J who's getting ready to fire off?
Yep.
Take a look at my inventory real quick.
He's still playing the fake guitar.
It is a gear piece. Sorry, I'm just... I am going to... I've got 3 actions now if they're all net actions. So I'm going to scan to see if she's got a neuroport.
She does.
Okay. Then I'm going to try and hack into it.
You can. She's got a very high upgraded neuroport black ice. Basically telling you DC is going to be pretty tough.
Okay.
But you do have some abilities. Would you like to use a roll tier card, which gives you a +1 to any roll tier that you do?
Yes.
All right.
So that's good.
That's a purple.
That's beautiful.
And Trench goes, "Don't stop believing that you're innocent." As the song ends, and he slams the head down back in the bag, and he looks at the water, and it would just be everyone looking at the water. BB's going, fuck, trying to fix things in the background. Trench looks at Lexus, while BB, if you want to drop your rolls and chat to me.
Yeah, it's really good for what I can do. But...
Lexus, I got a question for you. I know some stuff that you obviously don't know.
Well, do tell, Trench.
Well, no, it's okay. I had fun with you. You were a great person. We had a great fling. It wasn't even a year. It was just a month and a half. We had a great fling.
You had a great 40 times.
Well, I mean, come on. Some of those are twice a day. Let's be real for a minute here.
40 times, all right? Don't decrease the number.
I thought it was more. So, Purger and I were together in between Havoc and I and you. And see, Havoc, I had heard, was dating a side piece named Briggs. So I decided to do the same thing and hook up with a woman to prove that I could do the same thing he does, if that's how this is going to be. And you meant zero at all to me. It was fun, but I just want you to know that's not my kid. And you probably don't want to hear this, but we're pretty sure it's Havoc's kid.
So I'm going to tell you this. While we were messing around, there was no sound messing around. So I'm about 1,000,000,000% certain that this is your kid. And you are going to take responsibility.
I'm not.
For little Duke Leo.
The dead guy in the bag is going to take responsibility for it. Stringer, can you tell us what the test says yet?
Tell him, Stringer. Tell him.
Before we do, are you a little person that's abused by your house cats? Be sure to start feeding them Toxico kibble. Anyway, this guy.
The guy in the audience.
Okay. All right. I grab the water, and before we do, we need our guest over here in the audience to take a swig, and I want to walk over and hand it to him.
He's inside of, like I said, a semi-bulletproof glass box.
Well, I'd like to try to get in there.
Well, if you walk over to there,
I'm going.
the door is on this side where everybody would enter and go through. As soon as you open the door, he starts scrambling to the door. You see the woman behind him pull an SMG and get ready to spray him in the back.
Oh, can I open it in time?
I would like initiative between me and you to see if you're faster than my quick draw as a solo.
I am not.
Audience, give me a D10, please. I'll let you know I'm putting all my points into my initiative to go first as a solo. That is 3 points into it. That gives me a plus 10 to whatever is rolled. And well, what did you get for your check? Where did you put it at, Kelly?
I put it in our chat.
Gotcha. 14. Do you want to put luck into it?
No.
Kelly?
It's a waste.
No.
You don't want to put luck into it? That's a good roll. It's a really good roll. I'm just asking if you want to put luck.
No.
You get through the black ice as she pulls her gun. I would need you to join initiative 2, though.
Okay.
There's 3 people initiative. Let's start with the good old String on the can. String, what did you get?
9.
That's not that great.
I know.
What do we get in the audience here? A 4 plus 10. That's 14 for Jade. And then I got a 12. I got a 12 for the other guy. 12 for the kid. 9 for String. What did you get, Kelly?
I got 15.
You're 1 point ahead of her. What would you like to do, BB, to make this woman's life hard?
So the reason I went to get through the ice is because I have picked up a different quick hack since last time. So instead of melting her brain,
great,
I am going to try and beat DV8, which I did. I got an 11.
Yep.
So now I am using whistle, and I'm making her turn around and walk away.
What? I don't get a roll?
You'll roll.
I mean, she can.
Fuck.
She can roll to see if I'm there.
Yeah, but I don't get a roll against this.
No, she can try and force me out next turn.
So she starts walking away with the gun. You can see her hand fighting. The camera team, MGK goes, turn the cameras. Point them at the glass. Point them at the glass. So 2 of the Maelstrom gangers point at the glass as she's walking away. And she's got her gun straight out. But now it's aiming at the Maelstrom gangers. They don't know what's going on. So the Maelstrom ganger is going to jump the gun. Because that's what they do. At a 10.
That was the only thing I can think of, guys. I'm sorry.
And a Maelstrom at 10. The kid jumps out, to, like, barreling through you. He's like, look, man, shut the door. Shut the door. Leave those wild animals in there. Look. I'm just here to record. I don't know why I got put on the smash cam. I don't know what's going on.
Drink this. Just.
No, I think I'm good, man.
Come on, man. Drink it, or I'm gonna open the door.
Give me a persuasion roll, sir. Give me that's a persuasion. It's gonna be pretty low because he doesn't want you to open the door back up because it's gonna turn into a bloodbath in there.
I rolled a 1. Do we have a card that we can play?
Yeah, we have another one of those. Save my ass. Yeah, better than you card. We'll use serving hands better than you this time.
Excellent.
Get your
Thank
reroll.
you. Much better. 21.
He goes, all right, fine, man. And he grabs it, he puts it to his lips, and you see, like, swirling of colors inside the bottle. Calvary, I would like to know what your ad is for the paternity test as it's mixing.
As it's mixing, he actually busts out a trumpet, and then you just hear...
Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. Crash Milk is now brought to you by bringing a brand new drink coming your way. And then you hear this. Crash Milk, tastes good, put it in your cereal. You got Crash Milk, drink it all up.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer
right,
Show in
ladies and
Chicago,
gentlemen, all the way back from these the files from way back when, we have found that they have been secretly working on something incredibly
how dare
awesome
you.
that is going to come right to you in your breakfast table. Enjoy, my friends, as we drink up our crash milk on cereal and then find out if you are indeed the father.
Is he?
And it keeps swirling. At the desk, it's just String. Oh no, String left. It's just Lexus and Trench. And you both can see in the box all of the people start yelling, fight, 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 fight.
Right.
Because Kelly played the fight card to be an asshole for the show. Because BB is an anarchist, apparently. That means +1 to the rating, so that goes up. We are now at 1. We're out of the negatives. Anyone who gets in a brawl during this does an extra die of damage. As you see the Maelstrom gangers dash at Jade with axes and start throwing down in the, I guess, the equivalent to the penalty box at this point. As murder breaks out, Trench looks at Lexus and goes, "Look, it's not my kid. Like, now the camera's not on us."
It's totally your kid. Don't
not,
you remember this was like time?
No, even if it's not.
15, you remember the gang outside the car? We just sat there and watched right after. It was great. Look, it's your kid.
It's not
all
my
right?
kid. It's
You
not my
gotta
kid.
take responsibility.
It's not my
This is-
kid.
It's totally your kid. Don't you think I would know? It's a woman's intuition.
And that is wrong all the time.
Well, I'm not the one going around messing around with info, okay? It's for your kid. You just put it in me. I told you that you could put that outside the car, but you're the one that was like, nah, it'll be fine.
No, it would have left
You can
evidence
just
behind.
put some
It was literally being hunted.
You had that crash milk.
That's what you said, all right?
Yeah,
Now,
you said
I gotta sit in a green room, and my check better be in the mail, all right?
What check? And you hear a full auto open up inside the penalty box as the two mooks, one gets killed immediately because I rolled a 1. The other mook runs in with a hatchet. Can I get 2d10 from the audience separate? As she runs in as well to tackle her, Miss Rios runs this way, trying to get out. She gets to the glass. She's like, Stringer, let me out. Honey, let me out.
Do we like Miss Rios?
Rios is the woman from the bodega that you were hitting on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like her.
She didn't really seem too receptive.
Rios! Well, that'll be on your initiative. The kid, after he gets a drink, runs towards the door. Because he doesn't know any better.
Just like his dad.
The door is locked.
Wow!
The door is locked. Well, I mean, you know what?
He's-
His dad didn't know any better. His
He
dad's
didn't.
possibly in a duffel bag.
A 5, the first one, Hax goes off, hits Emerald J in the chest. The other one swings and she parries it with the gun. Unfortunately, that's the kid. That takes us to the Maelstrom. That takes us to String at 9. String, you open the door. She runs out and, like, tackles into you.
Oh, hello.
Shut the door! Shut the door! You're gonna die!
Okay, I closed the door.
So you close the door. The kid is pounding at the door to get out.
It's
Is
locked.
this
It's fine.
where we get
It's
that
fine.
clip?
Yes, right, of him like hugging onto Jerry Springer. My question though is, as all chaos is in place, Rev and Cavalry's been singing music. Purger goes, "Am I supposed to get the guards to stop this guy?"
Yes.
He says it to Rev. Rev, am I supposed to get the guard? He's asking you. Everyone else is occupied. It's your answer.
Sure, we can stop it just in case. We have more
All right, hold on.
questions.
Boys, door. And you see another guy with a skull run out, a guy with a gas mask run out and throw tear gas into the corner of the room. And they're dashing
He's
after.
alive. We need to make sure it's
Yeah, you say that. And he's like, Purchase, don't worry, they don't usually kill people. It'll be totally fine. We'll be fine. They're usually really good about subduing. As you see a guy load a heavy pistol and run into the smoke.
Baby.
Back to BB. BB, there's smoke moving across the back of your door and starting to come into the room.
Well,
because you're real close to that area where that grenade went off. You can see it drifting across the ground.
Yeah.
BB, you've got a lot of information. You've hacked into the woman.
Yep.
She hasn't done anything yet. It is top of the list, your turn. You can see on the camera that chaos is setting in. There's a fight inside the penalty box. Jerry Stringer is hitting on a married woman from another bodega. Hilarious that she's also from a bodega. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we have Lexus at the desk arguing, like screaming at each other with Trench. Calvary is playing banjos and kazoos. And Rev just told them to stop the kid from leaving, but they're using force.
I think I'm going to... Oh, man.
This would not be Cyberpunk if absolute chaos didn't break out.
There's so much chaos. So
I blame Matt for this. This is all Matt's idea.
I think because since I'm in there already, like... I don't know if I want to, like, try and get information from Emerald J since I'm in her neuroport, or if I should just melt her eyes.
Or you can melt her eyes. The Maelstrom are going to mess her up if that happens. And you hate the Maelstrom, so you basically be helping the Maelstrom.
Yeah, true.
Paternity test finished. Paternity test finished. And as he's holding it in his hand...
I think I'm just gonna try and pull information from her.
You can give me a data. You'd have to get the password first. It'd be password roll. Difficulty is 10, and then you would have to do a. She does have ice, which you bypassed. Okay. And there are 2 data files here. So I was looking at my lovely phone app.
So I got a 15.
Okay, so you get the passcode. Yep.
So okay. 13, because that's okay. So then I've got the passcode. Then I will...
Data theft.
Spend my O2 actions getting the data.
Okay. You can do a data theft. The first one that you go to, they have a wisp in place.
Okay.
I don't know if you're willing to try to do combat and have something bad happen to you. That's up to you. For those who don't know, wisps are not highly dangerous, but they will slow her progress down.
Can I try and slide past it to get the data, or do I have to get
You can.
To get the
Nope,
data?
you don't have to fight them. You can slide.
Okay.
Just makes jacking out more difficult later.
Slide. I can do...
That's what Lexus said.
I will...
Should have jacked out.
Jacked in.
Yeah, she told him to put outside the car.
I will slide, or try and slide anyway.
All right. As far as my perception, correct?
Yeah.
I got a 13. Not great. Pretty good.
I got a 13. I'll spend a point of luck to make it a 14.
All right, so you slide by. I'm going to transfer over to String. String. It boom, and the whole bottle goes black.
Oh, do I know what that means?
Nope, no one's ever seen this bottle before.
What is this? What is... Oh my God.
And you start seeing blue and pink swirls. And it starts to paint like numbers inside this black ink fog.
Okay, I start trying to write down these numbers. Hey, is there... I don't understand the numbers on the black bottle. Screw it.
Miss Rios goes, oh, that's code. You got to give it a minute. I've used those before.
Oh.
They're not like that. They're a full paternity test. I've never seen a robot water one. We don't sell them at the bodega.
You know what? It's new. Our friends at RoboWater, paternity test.
She smiles at the camera like she's supposed to.
Well done. All right, meet me out.
I try. I always wanted to be a model, she says.
Oh, excellent. I got some ways to help you get into the industry.
That's not really what I meant. Oh God. She's attractive already, and you're like, I got ways to help you. For those who haven't seen, don't remember Miss Rios, this is the one that I put on screen, and Matt's character said, oh, she's actually cute for being old.
That's true.
For those Cyberpunk, most people live double their life expectancy in Cyberpunk if you have money, just because you replace the shit that fails. As she's standing there, and she smiles at the cam, across the front of it, it says a name. String, you have the name. Would you say it out loud, or are you holding it to let this go further as you see Havoc, or you see Trench and them fighting still?
I am holding it to reveal later.
Okay.
Climax there.
Well, the camera's turned to you as the fight. One's on the fight, so it puts it like a smash cut in the bottom. The other's on you and Miss Rios. It's your camera now. What do you want to do?
Well, I push Miss Rios away, and I begin making my way to Lexus and Trench.
Okay.
As the cameras follow me, as I, ladies and gentlemen, we have results to our robot water sponsored paternity test.
Oh, you let him know, Stringer. You let him know he got responsibilities. He got responsibilities. He needs to pay up. That's what he needs to do. You let everybody know. Everybody needs to know that Trench has a kid. He got a kid. I'm the baby mama. He the baby daddy. We baby parents together. And that's,
just
you know,
skull in hand.
So, like, you know, I guess it was all right for what it was. I was, you know.
I don't know, 40 times you come back. You don't eat bad food 40 times.
Well, I mean, for Trench, yeah. I mean, like, it was nice, you know? Like, he's not that well endowed, so he put in the work.
What are you talking about? That's exact. Oh, my God. Lexus, swear to God.
He put in the work. No.
All right, let's look at our results. Trench, are you the father? I reveal the...
Yes.
So as you hold it up and shake the bottle, over the PA, you hear, your dad is a rock. Over and over again. It just keeps playing it. And then finally, you hear... Havoc.
Not the father.
Trench is like, I fucking told you. I knew you slept with him.
Oh, shit. You didn't let it finish the sentence, though.
No.
You didn't.
No. You did it because we all look the same, because we all have skull faces. You couldn't tell the difference.
Choice. That's your choice. I know you from him.
No, you don't. You don't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Purger, come here, Purger. And Purger stands next to him. It's two people, chromed out skulls, and they both turn their lights off on their eyes. They look almost the same. They're in leather jackets with spikes, perfectly chrome faces. You don't know the difference.
Oh, I don't know the difference. I can find out, and I want to double grab them by their junk.
Stringer.
This one is bigger than this one. I know what I'm messing with here.
Can the camera pan out and realize that she missed? If I'm just standing there uncomfortable with her hand on my junk. That would be me, and I move her hand to the other.
After she the big junk.
Trench goes, okay, well, now that I'm not it, I'll be in the back room drinking. You have a great time with your kid. You know, the one at the door getting shot? He starts walking towards the fucking
He didn't pay me either.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, Trench. I'll keep skimming money off the top of the club like I always did.
Wait, you're in the club too?
Wait, you did what? And he comes back? He's like, I thought that was Briggs and fucking Havoc. It was you?
Yeah, when I found out you were messing around with both of them, I decided to get mine too, and I slap him across the face.
Oh, that's revenge.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we might be getting our live public execution after all.
When you do that, Rev and Calvary, like, staring at it, you can see he grabs, like, his forearm and turns it to turn on the cyber shotgun.
Oh, that's okay.
I killed my husband because you were skimming?
You killed your husband because you didn't answer any questions. That's your fault.
Boom! The shotgun goes off at point blank range. Audience, can I have a 5d6, please? I'm looking for 6s. I am point blank shooting her in the stomach in the middle of the floor.
Getting her in the baby maker.
Hopefully, Athena, you don't have the rocks contract because you're dying tonight. Athena, would you like to have a parting swing at him?
I would.
I have a stat block for you. It is for brawling. You do get an extra die of damage right now because of the fight card. You roll a d10, which I'm pretty sure he has dice in front of him. If you roll a 10, roll again.
Okay.
And you add 8 to this.
Okay, so since I was already in the nether regions area, I just released 1 for the second. I'm going to roll to take his genitalia with me on the way out.
Jesus Christ, Adrian.
That's what Mr. Stud 3.0 is for. Don't worry about it.
He's just going to get upgrades later. He's got at least 20 humanity left. Jerry.
Stringer.
Hold on. Let me see if I can make that an audio file for us. Stringer.
Get the twigs and berries.
Stringer.
You got a total of 17.
I
Are there
rolled
any double sixes?
Is there any double sixes?
No double sixes.
Ooh.
Dang. I know there's one more. Oh no, he's not doing brawling. She is though, so she'll be doing 3d6 instead of 2d6. What did you get on your d10 roll there, Athena?
I rolled a 7.
Plus your 8, so that's 15. Opposed by mine.
Roll a 1.
I did not roll a 1, but I only got a 12. So you get 3d6 damage to me.
I'm taking what's mine. That's a 10, exactly.
That's a 10 exactly. Can you give me a athletics roll? Because you're trying to take it with you. I will give you I'll give you your death grip. I mean, you are good at bouncing people out of a bodega, so grabbing things and throwing them is what you do. I'll give you a plus 10 on this. Normally it would be an 8, but I'll give you a plus 2.
Okay.
D10 again. You get 2 melee attacks when you do melee in Cyberpunk, always, because you're doing physical contact. So roll again. Roll D10, add 10.
I rolled a 7.
So 17. So you guys all hear like a blood-curdling scream synthesized through metal. The camera slowly pans back to Stringer holding the bottle. Stringer, what would you like to do as the violence ensues as the two fall into the curtain as shotgun blast goes off?
Ttrpg, now that it sounds like your former love and friend Trench has taken care of their past, do you think that there's any way that the Iron Lungs and the Knock Knock Gang could work well together again? Just ignore that.
Bro, is that what this whole idea was? Why didn't you just start with that, man?
The ratings. It's like we gotta. Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, BB, what are we looking at the numbers? What are we doing? Great. We doing great. Is that good?
I'm a little busy right now as there's like a 4 next to me as I'm like pulling data from, trying to pull data from Emerald J.
4 out of 10 so far. 10's the cap.
So far. 10's our cap.
Okay, let's get some more. Hey, anyway, back to my question.
Well, I don't run the Knock Knock Gang. I don't
Let's bring out our final guest.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you call for the head of the gang?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
So, Bash comes back. If you call for Bash, he's the head of the gang.
Yeah.
And he's dragging Skylar, or Duke Lee as he is known, across the stage. Yeah, drags him right by the desk and throws the kid on the desk.
Excellent.
And I'm assuming Lexus and the guy are fighting in the back still, screaming, and shotgun blasts are going off in the back room. He goes, Stringer, we gotta shut this down. Let's get out of here, man.
No, so we only got a 4 out of 10. We gotta get like 6 more viewers.
Stringer, twigs and berries.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Oh, well, here, we got to send one last message to Maelstrom, and we got to do one more execution.
Look. This kid,
Yes.
he has done all the cyber surgery for that gang. Tell him what you told me, kid. He's like, I'm here to kill all the people that I did the cyber surgery on. That's what I wanted to tell you. We got to shut this down. And you hear the first explosion in the back. Alexis, even though you have been shot, you see Trench's head explode.
Damn.
I rolled
Hold on,
randomly
hold on.
for which one it was going to be.
Right after that happens, can I just pull something out of my pocket and put it over my...
What does
My
it
bad.
say? What does it say?
Captain.
Does it say Captain?
Can't see.
It says Captain.
With the 2 bars.
And he goes, I got 2 more of those for the people who are here. And Percher looks down and goes, I never wanted this head, man. Like, you don't have to kill me. I did nothing to you. I like my old look. You could give it back if you want. He's like, fuck you. You're the reason this all started. You're the reason. He's like I said, Stringer, we got to shut this down, man. He's going to kill everybody. This
Gotcha.
guy's got a skull. There's still the bomb that's in the head on the table.
A bomb in the head on the table?
What do you think this guy did? He's like, I put cyber bombs in all your brains. Everyone I did the skull work for, every single one of them.
That's my baby.
And she's like patting the hole. Duke Lee, do it.
So
If this isn't popping more numbers,
I will give you Jay's Emerald Jade's information, but it has nothing to do with what's going on here.
okay, well, I just want to know if I got it or not.
You do have it, yes.
So then, I'm going to.
She's a
roll the-
reporter, is what I will say.
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll to cloak and then jack out.
Okay.
Cloaking is just to wipe my stuff.
Yep.
The only time my understanding is that the only time I'd have to worry about black ice getting hits on me when I jack out is if I was forcibly jacked out.
Correct.
Like she moved too far away or whatever.
Yep.
So, okay, I got a 14 for the cloak.
Okay.
And then I jack out, and then unfortunately, I don't think I can do much to Skylar. Wait, so we were talking about how everyone basically has like a pan or whatever, right?
Yep.
Can I start hacking his pan to try and disarm the?
He
or
does
disable his
not
bomb?
have one.
He doesn't have one. Does? What's the detonation device that he's
A
using?
handheld he's using.
Handheld.
Mm-hmm. It'd be electronics. Like you need to get a hold of the device. It's radio. It's not like on the pan. So like if Stringer or Bash or Purger could get a hold of it, that would be the best way to do it. But it's kind of like the equivalent to Cyberpunk's Dead Man.
Yeah. So I send a message saying, if someone can get that, I can take care of it. I just can't do it from here.
Got it.
Stringer, we're closing this down. Purger goes, look, kid, it's okay. I get it. Your mom's in the other room. You're a cyber surgeon, a really good one. You should like go help
Don't you
your
tell
mother.
me what to do.
You still alive?
Yeah, Trench is dead. I didn't get to shoot again. I only got to shoot once. She's still alive. She has 25 hit points, and now she has less than that. She's bleeding out the back room.
Okay, can I make my way towards the kid without getting blasted?
Kid's on the table right here. He dragged him here.
Okay.
He's holding it.
Kid, your mom's still alive.
Yeah, that's not why I'm doing this.
Oh, why are you doing this? And when he starts talking, I just want to see if I can get him to talk. I want to see if I can kind of low-key pull out a sleep grenade from my pocket and drop it.
Wow, what is equivalent to sleight of hand in this game?
It's got to be reflex, right?
I think it's
Conceal.
actually a,
Conceal, I
it's
think.
not
Reveal
conceal.
hidden
Yeah.
object, yeah.
I think it's conceal.
I don't even think I have conceal.
It falls under deck side, reflex, I think.
I got stealth and evasion, but I don't have anything with reflex that does that.
No, maybe it is. Maybe it is It's conceal. It falls under intelligence. It's
under
conceal and
intelligence,
reveal.
Yeah.
It's called conceal and reveal object. It falls under intelligence.
It's
Well,
intelligence.
it's a 0. Do I still roll 4?
Give me a roll. Yeah, give me a roll.
Okay.
It's a audience. Give me a D10. I have the kid's perception. Currently, it is a 4.
It says I rolled a 7 and it says +8, but I don't know if I get that if it's a 0.
Well, is your intelligence 8?
It says +8 on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You get it.
15.
15. Okay, the kid, when we get a D10 from the audience, I'll let you know what he is. He's like, Mom, don't worry. I'll get them for never paying you, but this is for me. They wouldn't let me join the gang. I got the surgery done. He pulls off the gas mask. He's got a cyber skull as well.
Perfect. Thank you for pulling that off.
That's so cute. That's dedication, everyone.
Dedication, everyone. Dude.
So then I'm like, wait a minute. Is this kid stable enough to not put a bomb in his own skull?
That's a very good question.
Is the voice like you just hear like producer? Blitz bitch.
I don't know. You're not taking this from me. You're not taking this moment. I knew you'd be recording, and I'm here to take this gang down. And he seems like frenzied, panic. He also, like when he was holding on to it, in his jacket, you can see he's got inhalers, like for drugs. This guy's tweaked.
Oh yeah, good for him.
Oh yeah, he definitely accidentally put a bomb in his own head. Don't worry about it. Everyone.
Stringer, he doesn't notice you pull the smoke out or the sleep out.
All right, let's drop it.
The MGK in your heads-up display, Machine Gun Kitty, you see 3, 2, 1 for the countdown as she turns the camera because she's super happy because all of her people have gas masks, but the Maelstrom gangers don't. Do you drop a sleep grenade?
Hell yeah.
What is my save?
What is the save on a
What
sleep
is the
grenade?
I think it's a 13 if I remember correctly.
It was
Resist toxin.
DV13, resist torture drugs.
Audience, my resist torture drugs is actually pretty good. I got a +5 from all the drugs that I've done. I'm pretty good at it.
Let's screw him over. Let's screw him over, guys.
I
Give
need
me
a
some
D10.
cards.
I need a D10. You can raise the DV by 1 if you want. We got a DV raise if you want to make it a 14 instead.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna raise the DV by 1. We'll see what we get out of this. We get a D20 from the audience.
Matt, what's the radius on that?
Big.
It's
big enough.
We might be going down too.
Yeah, maybe.
I have the inhaler in my nose where this stuff doesn't.
I know you do. You're fine.
So as long as I'm okay.
That's on my list.
Yeah.
It's DV13 or DV14, I guess, for everybody.
All right, so we'll do DV up for you. Let me make my number. We're going to use the one from Nessie. Well, audience got a 9. My +4, which is 13.
Oh, that's
which
good.
would have made it, but he raised it to 14 with a card.
Yay, cards!
So the kid lets go of it, and you see the trigger depress, like tink. Purger's like, no! And he goes to reach for it. How big is your area effect for your gas grenade?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't really say.
It is, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 20 or Cyberpunk Red gas grenade. I think it is 20 meters. I'm pretty sure it's either 10 or 20 meters.
You got a hole in your gut.
20 meters.
I think I got it.
It's 20. It looks like it's 20 meters.
Each square is
2 meters.
oh shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, okay.
So ready? Boop, 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 boop. That's 10. It's 10. Oh, it's 10 squares. That's what it is. Or 5 squares, 10 meters. That's what it is. So it's 5 squares out. So it does not hit Calvary. Not that that would matter. But it does hit Rev.
Okay.
Does it hit Mommy in the back room?
Yeah, it does.
God, I hope not.
It hits Mommy in the back room.
Yes.
It hits Polly Pawn.
Resist drugs, right?
Yep. Resist drugs. DV14. It misses that guy. So it hits everybody basically west of MGK.
I'm Okay. I have 16. I rolled a
All right,
7.
you see it go off. You've seen him do this before. He dropped it out of the van last time when you guys were riding away. You've seen this happen. So what are you doing to cover yourself up?
Yeah, I grab a pillow. A couch pillow.
And what is on that pillow?
Cocaine.
I mean, what's it look like? Is it a Hello Kitty pillow? What is it?
Yeah, I would assume so.
How did you
Maybe on the
set
couch.
your couch for it? Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Definitely Hello Kitty pillow.
So it says Channel 49,
There.
has Hello Kitty on it. It says Channel
Yes.
49. Kind of like you would get a mug when you leave, but you get a pillow instead.
What if it's one of those sequin ones where it's like normal, it just says Channel 49, and then you do that, it turns into Hello
the Hello
Kitty?
Kitty? Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ.
Yeah, I shove it to Hello Kitty and I put it in my face.
All right. You in the back, you do have a pretty good resist drugs. You got a +7. Can I get a D10 from Mama?
Ooh.
+7. You need a 14 in total. Is Mama snoring?
I got a 5.
Oh.
I rolled a 5.
If Trench was alive, he'd be like, I remember that snore anywhere. But he's dead. So that isn't happening. Is he passed out?
Pass out with his swinging berries in my hand.
Oh. God damn you.
She's really juicing them.
Just
No one else
make
said
it
it. I was
liquid.
being quite professional about it until I heard swinging berries. I would say $1.50, but I don't know what the currency is here.
Eddies are your money in this game. String, the gas goes off, the kid drops it. Unfortunately, that means I do need an athletics roll from you to snack this thing before it goes boom.
Okay.
And you are next to not one, but 2 heads that are going to explode. And they do hit the squares around them.
Possibly 3.
Possibly
10.
3.
And a set. I rolled a 10 and a 7. I'm still trying to find my
good.
athletics.
That's good for you.
It's just, yeah.
Should be at the top under the first grouping, I think, for strength.
Athletics is dexterity.
Body. Yeah, dexterity. Okay,
There it
dexterity.
is. 10 set, so it's a 20.
20. You grab it before it gets to go off, and you see the lights change color in Purger's eyes, and then into pink ones, and then you see them change in the kid's eyes into yellow ones, and you catch it, and now you're holding the dead man switch, and it does not go off. So there is a button, there are 3 buttons on it, and then there's the dead man switch at the top. So you can blow them individually, or you can just let go and they all go.
Do I know which one is
Nope.
which?
They're not numbered. There are no labels on them. He knows it. He built it. You don't label that shit.
Excellent.
Purger
I think
goes.
it's time for Stringer's final thoughts.
Stringer's final thoughts. Perfect. You're on camera with Dead Man Switch with a woman snoring in the background, holding her gut. Oh, yep, that face.
Hey, Purger, can you move them all in the back away from us in case I drop this? Thank you.
Oh yeah, man, no problem. He starts dragging the kid back there. Bash comes over. He's like, Rev, we should probably hit the back. Let's go. He starts moving away.
All right. Hey, BB, make sure those guys are all away. I'm probably going to set off this trick. Anyway, we're here with Stringer's final thoughts. Whether you are a former lover of an evil biker gang, or perhaps you're Maelstrom trying to come in on someone else's territory, all we know, as long as you keep your ear to the can on the string, you can find out. I don't know what the hell else I'm going to say, and then I push a random button.
Bro!
Yeah! Just don't tell me what to do.
Hey,
let's do a little one.
Can Calvary? Can we get a Wheel of Fire for the closing song?
Wheel of Fire
from Johnny Cash.
Man, I'm so glad I'm back here.
You're doing a random roll, huh? All right, everybody. Here's how it's gonna go: 1 to 2, it's Purger. 3 to 4, it's the kid. 5 to 6, it's the head and the bag. Can I have the audience roll me a d6?
Oh my god.
So Purger, Kid, Havoc.
I sent a private message to Rev and Cavalry. String's an idiot because we're knock-knock territory.
Yeah. Be safe. I walked away.
This burning wheel of fire starts up.
Walk away!
Burn the wheel of fire. You know the song, right? Adam, I know you have to know
Of a 5, I consider it.
It's a 6.
a wild desire.
Thank God.
That's the head.
Is that the head?
The head goes
Yeah.
off.
Into the ring of fire.
As the head on the table explodes over the top, chunks hit everywhere, gunfire is going off in the boxes, Jade is spraying down the two mooks in there. She jumps over one of the chairs and drives her fist into the head of the woman on the far side. Now they're brawling. Calvary is singing Wheel of Fire. Any other Stringer's final thoughts as you hit the first button? Can you resist the other buttons?
What ratings are we at?
Oh, that's a very good question. Audience, can I get a D10 from the audience? What ratings are we at? That's a very good question. We are currently at a 5 from the head explosion and a 6 from the fight in the pit. And then her getting shot in the stomach is a 7.
Ooh,
I'm ratings.
ooh, that's awesome.
I'm ratings. The sweet irony.
Hey, just since we got a couple more minutes, if we get this to a 10, I'll push another random button.
Oh, an 8 on the die.
An 8 on the die. We are now at 8. With that +1. I don't think we have any more Jerry fight cards that have went off. I don't see any Jerry fight cards. I'm looking. If there's any more fight cards, nope. No more fight cards. Do you have a setup or a flashback for your Stringer's final thoughts? You're down 2 points.
I don't have.
I'll give everybody an extra 50 IP if we can get to 10.
So
He's like, boom, boom, it just kills you with people.
no. I think for the setup, because you were originally talking about how like you were suggesting that Edie and I had to go through and take care of a bunch of stuff.
Sure.
So I think part of that flashback is like Edie and I like making sure everything worked, and so like during some of these explosions and stuff, like we're both just doing our photography filmography.
Oh my! So you're putting together a reel for after show?
Yeah, like
Okay.
for the credits and stuff.
Okay.
And like ads, like we're clipping stuff to go put on social media live right as it's happening.
Okay. Sometimes you got to have that extra, right? That extra
For
extra
your free
thing.
tickets to the Jerry Springer Show
If
in
you
Chicago,
are doing
call
that, I will push it to.
312-5365.
Nah, I don't know about push it. I'll use that for a re-roll in case you need to sell it. We did just get another fight, as she is stabbing the shit out of the Maelstrom person inside. That puts us at 9.
Is there another Maelstrom in the audience?
I mean, there's 3 Maelstroms on camera. 2 of them fell asleep. One is like banging on the glass trying to get in, running
So then
around.
Can I like have one of the cameras like just zoom in on Crooked Ma with her thing about
The
Briggs?
what?
Because you said she's got the tattoo for.
Yeah, that's
Briggs.
already been used for one of them, though, so I'm not going to give more
I
points
didn't
for
know
that.
that.
Yeah, I'm not using that. I already have that one marked for one of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, head explosions, or going into the pit yourself, or if there's another Stringer's final thoughts as he's blows the head up behind him.
What's the name of the lady that I have a crush on?
I don't know if you have a crush on her. You acted like you don't. Rios, she's running right now, though, because a Maelstrom ganger just ran around to the door to get in.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
She's up against the wall right now.
My finger's getting itchy. BB, what do you think? You think I can go ahead and do it? Calvary, what do you think? For robot milk, right? We push the button.
Robot
Right.
milk. He's not even doing your ad right.
He's not even doing the ad right.
I'm not? What?
No, it's robot water and crash milk.
What did I say? Oh, robot water.
Nah, you fucked it. Nah, you fucked it up now. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's push the last button then. Fuck it.
There's 2 buttons left.
Yeah, the last one. I pushed the middle one. I want to push the third one.
You push in the middle one. Can I get a D6 from the audience? Evens, it's Purger. Odds, it's the kid. And I just want to point out the kid is now laying next to his snoring mother. It'd be a very Nova thing of you to get the right one. Come on, audience. Evens, Purger. Odds, kid. Grown kid, by the way. He's in his 20s. He's not young.
He's still my
no,
vote.
Sorry, he's in his 40s. He's in his 40s. He looks like he's in his 20s.
Boxes.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, JD.
What do we need?
JD's
Oh,
rolling
it's
it.
good.
It's the kid.
We got a 3.
In the back, you hear another boom as the curtain flies forward as his head explodes, tearing up part of Trench and hitting his mother. Can I have Cortex bombs, just for everybody knows that they're very damaging. They bypass armor for that person, and they do 6d6 to the head, and they do 5d6 to those around them. So can I get 5d6 to see if Lexus makes it?
I
Tell me.
odds were the Purger.
No, even.
No, that's the kids.
Even's the Purger. Odd's the kid. Nice try.
Tell me
Yeah.
Polypon was smart enough to get the fuck out.
Polypon is hiding behind the couch.
Okay.
She just got pulled out and pushed behind it. She's like really thin, pretty petite looking, but she's pretty decked out in like armored up, bring like tons of guns on her. She's the person who's providing MGK all of her shit. Like that's the contact. So we'll get 5d6 in the background. As the explosion goes off, the Maelstrom ganger gets the door open and comes in. Stiletto jumps at him and drives a knife through his throat, riding him out on camera. As the ratings go to 10, and then Peg from the combat and the explosions. In the back of this place, the door that is sealed shut with all the smoke in front of it opens. The gun has not went off, and you get a warning, BB, that says, Morgan Blackhand, access granted. For those who know Cyberpunk, they know who that is. For those who don't know Cyberpunk, they have no idea who that is. We had a nice, tight, short show tonight, but I do have a little wrap-up for the gang today.
You're leaving it there?
Oh, is it the spinal button I'm pushing?
No.
I have one more. I have a wrap-up. I'm not cutting you right there, don't worry. Where did Rev go? Because I'm ending with Rev tonight.
I went towards the door, or like just off the stage.
You went, well, I'm asking you where you want to be before I cut to you to close us out for the night, and where Calvary is going. I know where everybody else is.
No, I'd be off the stage, like where you put me. I'd probably run.
So you're standing off the stage there? That's far enough away from the explosions for you?
No, I would continue moving towards the door, I guess.
Towards the door, okay. Calvary, where would you go playing the band out and playing Ring of Fire?
Calvary is yeah, he's sitting in the he's sitting in his spot, just watching all of this happen.
Just watching chaos?
Yeah, he's watching chaos. He really doesn't care. And then he actually he says, "BB, can you cut that and then bring the camera back to me? I'll play us off really quick with some good music."
BB,
Let's take it up. You know, because BB, there was always something that was always said from a voice that we hear on the radio all the time. Turn it up to 11. Let's see if we can get our ranking up to 11 if we can.
Oh no! I would like a performance roll from you.
Performance, that's going to take me to a 17. I'm going to spend 3 luck to make it a 20.
We have a full luck if you would like to refresh your luck and use it.
On all that too. You know what? I'll refresh my luck and spend 3 more to give me a Michael Jordan.
That's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. It's not what I fucking meant. Okay, so you put your gas mask on. Rev, you get to the door opens. It says Morgan Blackhand, access granted above the door. Do you have Streetwise?
No, let's look.
I'm gonna give you a write-up for all of the criminal things that Morgan Blackhand has done.
Streetwise, where are you?
It should be in the middle. I forgot you're doing the apps.
I have it. 13.
13.
We're gonna do more. We're gonna add all my luck.
Okay. What does that give you?
19.
19. All right. Would you like just a little more for a +1 from Nessie?
Yes, please. Thanks, next.
All right, I will tell you who this is. I usually don't bring iconic characters into games. It's not something I normally do. I don't appreciate having to do iconics, but because of who this is, it's pretty entertaining.
What the name is again?
Morgan Blackhand.
Okay.
Morgan Blackhand is a solo that anodized the Black Chrome Cyberlimb arm. He's defined by the fact that he is a pragmatist. Blackhand is able to survive because he's street smart and constantly looking out for his own best interest. He has a reputation as a top solo, partially due for the fact that he's able to capture targets alive. That's what he's known for, rather than simply killing them. Basically, Black Hand is considered the solo's solo. Now, for those who don't know who solos are the people who are the best fighters, best killers, best murderers as an edge runner. But what he's actually known for is he always goes for the highest bidder. He has no agenda, nothing along those lines. He always goes for the highest pay. But when they said he died, all of his recorded logs started being played over pirate airwaves. And his mugshot is all over the place in here from visiting Channel 49. A very old, weathered-looking man with slick-backed hair walks into the room, and you run directly into the door where he's at. What would you like to do, Rev, as music is being played in the background by Calvary to close out everybody? What would you like to say to the man as you run into him?
And his mugshot's all over the place?
It's on the walls. It's on the wall behind him. It was on the hallway. I mentioned it when you guys came in, that it was in the hallway with the guns. It was in the elevator. He has been mentioned more than once. And technically he should be dead because this would make him easily into his 70s, in between his 70s and late 80s. He's like, well, hello. May I ask you why you're in my home?
Oh, we were just gonna do a public execution. I'm so glad you're welcome home.
Out of my channel?
Oh, Machine Gun Kelly let us in. Not Machine Gun. Machine Gun Kelly.
That guy is not here. Machine Gun Kitty. Who? Oh, my daughter?
Yeah. We have a bond with Hello Cutie, like our guns.
But my daughter let you in.
Yeah.
Catherine! And he starts yelling into the space.
That's a really pretty name.
Yeah, can you please go out into the hall?
Sorry, yeah.
Excellent. The rest of you, out. As he starts walking through the center of the place, and you see Kitty run to the back, hops over the corpses, runs to the dressing room.
Well, then I will go ahead and head towards the elevator.
Elevator's this way, buddy. Past where Morgan's coming from. Yep.
Even.
Okay. These guys are snoring. These people step aside. Calvary, do you stay on here?
Oh yeah, he's still playing. Like the cameras are still rolling as far as he knows. But he's playing some rock music with it too, because explosions and everything happening. As he just looks at the camera and he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, as we're playing now, and we see all the chaos ensuing, I'd like to play you a nice golden oldie for you." He brings up his guitar and starts rocking out like, "Man of the wolf, you gonna catch some fire. We got our foot on the gas, the shark and shells and the lighter. We're gonna bring the flame, we're gonna rock you insane.
It's not a classic.
And re-rock them up in the sky." It's explosions and
How
shit.
do you remember this song? It was like 5 years ago, Adam.
I told you that is the Fenrir theme song.
I heard they stole it from an old blues singer.
He did. As the man walks in and walks by the people here, Stiletto runs out the door. Rev, you said you're going out?
Yeah, I wait by the door for everyone else to come out.
So you're waiting, okay. BB, do you leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm going to, this isn't going to probably help me very much. I'm going to try and cloak before I jack out of the system.
I'm going to write this number down. That is probably very important in case he calls rogue. No, not the X-Men.
Yeah, I know.
I'm writing down your number.
Oh my god, I actually got 10 on the die.
Okay.
Go, Kelly.
Okay.
Would you like just a little more as well?
Yeah. So
Serving hands just a little more. This is your stealth out.
20. I'm going to spend my last point of luck to make it a 21.
Okay, 21. Stealth out is 21. All right. And you're going out in the hall?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Anybody else who's inside going into the hall?
Look at me.
Purger is dragging Lexus out because he doesn't know she's dead or not. Knows the other two are dead. Pawn's gonna follow. I don't think anybody else. Sleeping, fighting, dead. Calvary's the only one left. So Purger's carrying her out.
Phoebe goes out, I'm going now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm booking it so I don't have to be next to that
They're all
machine
walking.
gun if it goes off.
So they're all walking out.
I'm going with Phoebe.
Purger yells, "Get the elevator. Let's get the fuck out of here." Does someone go into the elevator and hitting the button?
I'll do it.
So you run in to hit the button? All right. You hit the button, boom, and it slowly starts to open up. You see it is packed with Maelstrom gangers.
Hi.
And that's where I'm going to cut it for the night because we're opening with a hallway combat with 15 Maelstrom gangers for our next episode to get out of here. No one's injured, and we have a body to throw at them, and technically you do have bombs in people's heads if you really want to get spicy.
I do.
If you want to kill Purger. Well, everybody, that was Jerry Springer. I feel like I have to play us out with the Jerry Springer song. I feel like that's the only way I can do this. Yes. Hold on here. For those who don't know, this was Matt's fault. It is 100% your fault. You said Jerry Stringer, and it turned into this. This is 100% your fault. So, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Does anyone have any new things going on this week as we caught our episode at the elevator for a big throwdown with the Maelstrom gang?
Nope.
Nobody? Everyone's
Back
nothing?
here.
Back here. You're back here. Okay.
Back
Yeah,
here
this
tomorrow.
Saturday I'm wrestling. We got a wrestling show, but that's every Saturday. That's it.
Wrestling show
That's
every
it.
Saturday. You need to give me more ads so I can play them before the show like they play in the Detroit network.
It's just constant wrestling.
Just make a folder, add me to the folder, and I will just put those on play at the beginning of the show because it feels like it's for the channel.
Okay.
I'm happy to do it because it's funny as shit. Well, Alexis, you died maybe tonight. We'll see. They're going to drag your body out, and we'll see if we can save you. If the group saves you, they'll get extra experience, but you are walking out with a grand prize of twigs and berries.
Twigs and berries.
I'm not going to save her simply because she came in here sounding like a drunk cancer.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Matt? Love me.
I got the itchy
You don't
throat.
love me, Matt.
Give me another
You're
beer.
breaking your mother's heart.
Fuck my life. Well, that is it for us. Tomorrow is our possible season finale for ETHAUNTIA already. I can't believe we're already 13 episodes in. It is fucking wild. And this was our tribute to Jerry Springer, the long dead trash TV host of all time. Well, it looks like String on a Can's going to be famous now.
That's all I wanted.
All right, everybody, wave bye. I'm going to cut over to Diana for her death scene.
What?
Yeah, so Diana, as the guns go off from the machine gun that's behind you, because you walked out first. I'm just kidding. Have a great night, everybody. If you're watching this later, on this side, there's going to be a subscribe button. Over on this one is probably going to be, I don't know, ETHAUNTIA, or maybe one of the new things I have coming out. I have a whole bunch of content coming out over this month. Thank you so much for joining us on this crazy ride, anyone who picked up Streamloot cards. And don't worry, the fight card will stay around. Anytime they are on camera, you can blame String for that. The fight card is in effect. Have a great night, everybody.
At noon on Fox Rochester.